Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Monday. Now, just to let you know, I've filmed this before I went to my next house sitting job. But anyway, so last week I went into the city and I went to Melbourne Museum and I saw their latest exhibition, which is the Roman Empire. Now, I have been to Rome. I did the big trek that Australians do when they're in their early 20s over to England and Europe, and I've seen the Colosseum and I've seen different things in Rome. I saw the Roman baths in England and I've seen part of Hadrian's Wall. So I have actually seen these things. But of course, this exhibition, it starts with Julius Caesar. Of course it does. And look, I actually got a reproduction Roman coin, because Julius Caesar was the first one to put his thing on the back of coins. It started with Julius Caesar. And for people who don't know, here in Australia, if you want to know what's on the back of our coins, it's King Charles III of England, because we are a Commonwealth country. We're not a republic. We're a Commonwealth country. So, yes, it starts with Julius Caesar, and I'm going to show you it's a bust, which they think was the likeness of Julius Caesar now. The next photo, I had to take this one because it's an arts website. This was a fresco panel from Nemi Theatre. You can see the colours in it. You can just imagine what it must have been like at the time. Because Rome, yes, it was a big empire, but Rome itself, the arts were very important there. The arts, the bathhouses, things like that. So this one I'll put in now. And the last photo I'll show you is jewellery that's been found, because it's also got some pendant earrings, because if you don't know, I like earrings. I wear 7 earrings myself. So that's my last photo. It was a very good exhibition. It was very, because you've got to book times, and it's going to be a very popular exhibition. For anyone that's interested that's living in Melbourne, it's on till October. But like, they had set up like villas and the vivid colours, the bathhouses. As I said, I saw the Roman baths in England, but just imagine what they must have been like in Rome. And I am interested in history, but it was just considering what the world's like at the moment. You're looking at one of the big empires, and it falls like all empires do. And I'm not the only one who thinks we're seeing the fall of another empire at the moment. So I was thinking of all this when I was walking around. But we have a lot to be thankful for the Romans. Julius Caesar brought in the 12-month year. And it was interesting because everything was labelled. There was Common Era and then before Common Era. I had to look that up because I could see BCE and CE everywhere, and that's what that stands for. So it was a really good exhibition to see. With the busts, who knows if they were like that. They didn't have smartphones like we've got now. So it was, they had a lot of tiles that were on tombs. So we saw the Latin writing. And to think it's lasted all this time. And aren't we so lucky that they were able to bring it to Australia so we could see it? Okay, so let me know if any of you are interested in the Roman Empire. A lot of people are. It's very popular, the Roman Empire. But as I said, like all empires, it fell, had its time, and then it fell. So yeah, that's it for Monday. As I said, I'm in my other house sitting job at the moment when you see this, but that's only for 6 days. So enjoy your week, and I'll be back on Wednesday. Bye.